Right, our Mercedes garage for this one. There's two problems on site. This drain keeps constantly overfilling. Nobody knows why. Quite fresh water. And then there's water penetrating up through the tiles inside one of the toilets. So let's get it. So when we arrived on site, there was only a small puddle here. It's spread out over the past 20 minutes. Check the obvious on the pipework above it. Nothing there. If we come out 2 doors, come around here. Some water pipes down here. There's nothing obvious. Take the back of this unit off and have a look behind. It's all bone dry. So if we go up a flight of stairs, there's a service cupboard up here. It's got a tank. An incoming main supply comes up here. It's definitely going to that tank over there. And this boosted water, which we think is feeding the car wash station at the back of site. So we had a little hunt around, checking the system out. You can hear this tank filling up constantly. Let's go have a look, see if there's a stopcock which we can isolate. Yep, so we can isolate that. Go check the water meter. We can get the lid up. There we go. It's hard to see on film, but the water meter is stationary. So that will eliminate all the pipework up to the main building underground, which is good. But it doesn't eliminate the boosted water back to the car wash. Looks like the water stream from this drain is actually starting to stop. So we've obviously isolated something. So go back up to the service cupboard. Open up the water again. And see where it's flowing to. So water comes down here, goes to this booster, which has just kicked in. So you check the overflow of the tank. It's not going through the overflow. So that pipe goes off to the toilets. And then it tees off and goes up over in that corner. So let's go follow that pipe. Go through this door. And if we look up, you can see the pipe going up there and going along this structural beam. Yep, boosted cold water. So now we've got to follow this pipe, see where it goes. So I keep a lot of Mercedes spare parts up here. Because they is German, here's a Nazi knock knock joke. Knock knock. Who's there? We ask the questions. Anyway, we followed it out to the back here. As you can see, there's 2 pipes. One's boosted cold water and one's for rainwater. Oh, there's a rainwater saver unit there. So there must be a tank in the ground. Pipework goes over there. So the pipework comes down, goes down this to feed the car wash over there. But then there's a tee off which goes through this solenoid valve here. It must go to a tank underground for the rainwater saving unit. I'm not sure how they work. I've never worked on one. So we isolate that and the water rushing through it suddenly stops. So if we look down here, you can actually see the pipework enters a duct. No, not a duct, not the quack quack type. It's a protection to the pipe. Must be going to a tank in the ground. I'm not sure how these rainwater saver units work. But looking up on the internet, there's a tank in the ground and the mains water feeds it just to top it up. So all it could be is this failed solenoid valve. It's constantly filling up a tank, which is then going over the overflow and through into the drain. And after about half an hour of that valve isolated, this area is drying up. Right, so on the drawings for site, it shows that there's a storm management system with a tank there, which connects to the drain, which is overflowing. So the guys on site are going to get the company that maintain this rainwater saver unit, and they're going to change the solenoid valve. So that's where the tank is underground. And if we follow it round, you can see where this drain was overflowing. Now we've got the water isolated to this underground tank. The overflowing drains stop running. And inside that toilet it's starting to dry out. A little bit of a head scratcher. You just got to step back, take your time, make sure you cover every angle. Job's good. If you have a leak, let's get it.